Hello, beautiful stars. Welcome to Kitty's Corner. I am Kitty, and if you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out when I post videos to the channel, okay? And if you're a returning subscriber, what's up, you guys? You already know bundles of love being sent to you. Catch it, receive it, and feel it because it's for you. I am grateful and I am appreciative of you. So today is going to be a tarot video. Tarot pick a card. Now I'm going all the way back to before I had the tarot cards, and I'm going back to my basics, my beginning basics. And you already know I was using Yu-Gi-Oh cards to do readings for people, okay? And that is what's been calling me to do, calling me back again. So I will be using I will be using the the Yu-Gi-Oh tarot cards today, and we're going to find out what emotion is blocking you currently. What emotion is getting in your way of you doing what you wanted to do, you doing what you want to do. Because believe it or not, sometimes we have these emotional blocks or these emotional triggers, like for example fear of rejection, so we end up self-sabotaging ourselves so that we don't be in a position to face rejection. It keeps us comfortable, it keeps us safe, but it also holds us back. So today I'm going to do simply three cards, three piles, okay? And we're gonna dive deep on that, okay? So 1 second while I prepare. Okay, so before we begin, there is a circle of protection around me, my energy, and because you are here watching with me now, there is a circle of protection around you and your energy. So no negative entities, emotions, energies may enter this circle of protection, okay? Only positive light and love may enter. Well, with that said, let me prep. Alright guys, the piles are laid out. Now let's take our 3 mindful breaths and ask ourselves what emotion or what is holding me back right now. Okay, now take a deep inhale in, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Alright you guys, now that we are connected with our higher selves and our question is in mind, what emotion is holding us back? Let's go ahead and alright, I will start with this one. And if you chose any of the other ones, you can listen to them all the way through. If you chose more than one, that's perfectly fine. But I'm starting here. Okay, so if you chose this guy staring off at the distance, you need something? If you chose this pile with the guy staring off in the distance, let's find out what emotion is holding you back. So from already just looking at the picture solely, I'm getting like a hoping and wishing type of person or type of energy, like wishing and dreaming for change and for different things, but maybe not applying the action. Just by looking at this picture, let's see what the cards say though. Souls of the Forgotten, Patrician of Darkness, Chaser in reverse, Spell Leg Locker, Enchanted Javelin, Hero's Shadow Scout, Spell Full Body Bind, and Chaser again. So I feel like the thing that's holding you up is that's interesting. Like this is like a fear of rejection, like a fear of being forgotten, a fear of doing something, but nobody pays you that recognition. Nobody knows like who you are. That's like a fear of yours. And you may be also thinking about like how nobody in your family or nobody close by you is, has reached a certain level of success, and you're like, I'm going to be old and I'm still going to be doing the same thing. maybe, and you get caught up in the thought of being forgotten, or, not being successful in whatever it is that you're attempting to pursue, or attempting to pursue. And it says, a wicked spirit created by the hateful souls of those who fell in battle. It grows by assimilating the souls of its enemies. Okay, so with this also, it's like maybe you feel like nobody wants you to succeed. Nobody wants you to get ahead. And it's almost like you're reflecting and you're looking back on your life, like, look at all the stuff that has happened to me. Like, every time I do go and chase after something, it always like happens where you're unsuccessful to a certain degree. I also feel like there is a fear that's keeping you from taking the necessary action. Like, look at these two cards right here. Like, you know how you get like when you're afraid to do something and you just can't act? That's almost like this. Like, you have a fear of rejection, and it's like a complete, like, you can see that, like, he's like so shocked, his body is stiff, like leg lock. And also you may have like body stiffness, body aches, body pains with this right here. And believe it or not, that could be that, I don't know if you're exercise, but emotionally, that could be your fears manifesting into certain parts of your body. With this patrician of darkness, I feel like you're not really looking on the bright side of things. I feel like you're looking at all the things that could go wrong, and so all the things that could go wrong are going wrong. You're not really as successful as you want, and there's this circle of like, oh, I go after something, and it's like almost like a part of you is like wishing for it not to work out. Like, when you get an opportunity that presents itself, and maybe you do act on it, but you're a part of you is just like wishing that it doesn't work out because you're not used to it, and because there is a part of you that's fearful of the responsibility that will come onto you if you do whatever it is that you want to do or that you need to do. And so with this enchanted javelin, there's a lot of self-sabotage going on here, right here. Because it's like you're going after something, but it's like maybe that's not what you want, so you're going after something else. Maybe you're going after two different things, and both of them leave you stuck, leave you confused, leave you wondering, like, is this what I really want to do? Is this what I really need to do? And there's a lot of like back and forth conflict there. And what you need to do is banish those limiting beliefs that's got you scared and stuck. You have to banish them. Okay, you have to know, like, I am worthy of this. I am talented enough to do this. And with this right here, this makes the blue communication, and the green with the heart, and the blue, he's wearing blue clothes. So that makes me think of communication, opening your mouth and speaking in some way. This could be just speaking to a crowd or speaking to yourself, but there's a need to communicate, maybe communicate what you really want. But there's this blue and green, and then there's this purple right here, which is all to do with the crown chakra as well, or the third eye, because this one eye right here, it's time for you to find that clarity. Ask yourself, what it is that I need to do, or what it is that I need to release, because there's fears that you need to release. Maybe you're not aware of them, or maybe you're not aware of how to release those fears. But the fears that you have of rejection or putting yourself out there is what's holding you back right now, keeping you like stuck, feeling like everybody is against you. But it's really your mind playing tricks on you at this point. And when you go within, maybe meditate or just reflect, do some form of reflection, you'll be able to see your next move. And look, you have this no right here. So there's something that you're doing with this no. Know what? You have art, storyteller, soldier, and manifesting. Okay, so maybe you're telling yourself, no, you're not good enough. Or maybe you need to tell yourself, no, about, like when you're afraid to take action, you tell yourself, no, I'm going to do this. Like, even though I'm scared, even though I don't really know the results, I'm still hoping for the best. But no, I'm still going to go after it. Whatever you are manifesting, you just want to make sure that you're manifesting the right things. You want to manifest. You want to make sure that you're manifesting the things that you want to occur, not the things that you don't want to occur. But this is a confirmation that you are manifesting, but it may not be the things that you actually want. You do have soldier and storyteller and art that came out, and it for everybody, because this is a collective, this might mean something different to you. So when you hear these words, soldier, storyteller, art, what do you think of? What comes to mind? And I'm going to leave it at that. So like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, don't be afraid to come back for another reading, for a personal reading, and all that stuff will be in the description box below. So definitely don't forget to check that out, and I will see you guys on the next time. Okay, guys, if you chose the man sitting under a home-built crate kind of thing, so for this, I feel like you guys may be stuck in your comfort zone, and you see there's nothing around him. And there's nothing wrong with being comfortable, but when you're stuck in your comfort zone, that has a tendency to hold you up in itself. So this right here, what I'm getting is like maybe you're comfortable where you are. And yeah, so I feel like maybe you're stuck in your comfort zone. So let's see what the card says. You have Disc Spider, and this has had a lot of cards. Mystic Probe. Back up a little so you guys can see. You have the Rio Cushion Clown, Bulgers, Spell Leg Locker. That's interesting because the other card had that as well. Trial of Nightmare, Quaffle, Quaffle again, Shadows of Eyes, Doma the Angel of Silence, Castle Walls, and Chaser. Okay, guys. You guys have a lot going on here, but there are a lot of cards that repeat themselves. So you have two Quaffles, and then you have the Bulger, which is, things coming, and then you have the Castle Walls. And like I said, you are here in your comfort zone. So and you might not be happy in your comfort zone, but you are comfortable there because it's like it's all you've known. Okay, you know this area like the back of your hand. You know everybody who lives there. It's just you're comfortable there. But there is a part of you who is sick and tired of being in the same situations, in the same positions. You're a part of you is tired of it, but then there is another part of you that understands that you're tired of going through this, but you're comfortable. And when you're comfortable, you're able to accept things that you don't like, because in order to get out of your comfort zone, you have to step into the unknown. And so there is a need to tear down your walls. With this castle wall here, right here, there's a need, and all these quaffles and bulgers, there's a need to tear down your walls. Okay, you have these unnecessary protective walls, and it's like ego walls. Ego walls because, like, it's almost like you're not stepping in out of your comfort zone beyond fear, but it's like your ego. Your ego is getting in the way. Like, you don't want to, look a certain way? What is this? Like, you don't want to, it's almost like you don't want people to look at you or see you in a certain way. This is weird, y'all. So it's time for you to tear down your walls, like the walls that you have up or had up as a form of protection. But those walls are keeping you stuck. Those walls are keeping you comfortable. And it doesn't have to be physical walls. It could be just like the mental walls or the walls that you have up around your heart to protect yourself. And like these different things, examples. But it's time for you to tear down those walls that you have so that newness can enter. If that makes sense. With this mystic probe here, you have the ability to tap into ancient knowledge, ancient mysteries. You have a lot of inner knowledge that you need to tap into, because this inner knowledge will help you in the direction that you want to go. And remember, guys, this is a collective reading, but right here, I feel like you get so in this leg locker right here, you may have leg problems. You may yeah, you may have leg, feet, walking problems, but this is a collective, so that might not even resonate with you, and that's fine. But just saying, there are some things here that I do see, because emotions manifest in different places. But I overall, what I'm getting is that you want people to see you in a certain light. You want them to see you being strong. You want them to see you not struggling, okay? But really, like, it's almost like you think your life is a nightmare, or you're judging yourself too harshly. Okay, so if you're like, my life isn't that bad, okay, then it's like it's how you're judging yourself, and it's how you're judging your situation. Okay, so your life might not be that bad, but to you, your life is a nightmare. Like, nothing's happening how it's supposed to happen. You know, maybe you're feeling stuck. The way to get unstuck is to take that first step into going towards what you want. That's the first step of moving out of your comfort zone, is to go after whatever it is that you want. Never mind who's watching. People are going to watch. People are going to stare. People are going to say what they want to say, but that doesn't make it true. There's also a need for you to laugh at situations that you cannot control. Like, laugh at it. Like, oh, here I am, there's nothing I can do about it, but I can laugh. Laughing just raises the vibration, and it automatically makes you feel better, no matter what you're laughing at. But yeah, so let me see if some words cards wants to pop out for you. So, these word cards are going to be like advice, reading, and it's interesting because you have this right here, the mystic probe. Reading, expanding your knowledge, expanding what you already know, getting a fresh opinion, research, because everybody's doing research. Research is always changing. Everything is always upgrading and updating. So read more. Sweet addiction. Watch what you're eating. Also listen to that song, because that is a beautiful song. I like that song. But watch what you're eating. Watch what you're putting into your body, because if you are consuming like processed foods or junk foods, or did I say junk food already? Or junk foods, then that is going to lower your vibration, and it's going to make you feel not the greatest. Ooh, you have new place. You have planter, gardener, farmer, which is interesting because there's like dirt all around him. So maybe you may be really good with your hands. You may be very, very good with your hands, and very smart. I feel like you're very smart. But I also feel like, poetry. You have reading, and you have poetry, and you're intellectually smart. I'm feeling like you're intellectually smart, but I feel like what you should do, or what you could do, is take the circumstances and the situations that you have been in, and maybe put it in a book, or write how you're feeling. Planter, gardener, farmer. I feel like planting the seeds and watching them grow. This could be you getting into gardening, or reading about planting and farming and gardening, and reading about these particular things. Maybe that's an interest of yours. And I feel like life seems unpredictable without set intentions. So work on setting some intentions, daily intentions throughout the day. And then you have new place. So this could be you actually moving into a new place, moving outside of your comfort zone, moving into a new mental place. But this castle walls here, so this could be a transition. This could be a move, and it could be scary. This could be a physical move, or this could be a inner move, like moving from a lower vibrational state to a higher vibrational state. But yes, success will come from this transition. And the biggest tip right here is consistency will get you there. Procrastination, complaining, playing victim will only hold you up. So with that being said, I'm going to leave it at that. If you want a personal reading, definitely contact me. let me know. And if you enjoyed this reading gave you insight, hit the like button, subscribe, come back, share it around, whatever you need to do. And I'll see you guys on the next time. And finally, you guys, if you chose the Archer, Sagittarius vibes every time I see this guy, but you don't have to be a Sagittarius. This could mean just action, the need to take action. Let's find out. You have power life channel. Okay. Oh, the number 3 is right there. Griffin. Yes, so this is... Oh. So guys, doors are opening up for you. Okay, like I said, this is like all about action, going after you want. But, and then with this Griffin, it's like, again, noble heart, going after you want, doing things the right way to you. Okay, so new doors are opening up, and it's like you have to release this old energy so that new energy can come in, because maybe you're holding on to old energy that leaves you stagnant, that leaves you stuck. Okay, and you're like, your energy can easily be drained. So it's like it's time for you to release all of that. Burst breath. Yep. Type 0 magic crusher. You have the Skull Knight. And you have the Seeker. Yes, look at what I said. I said action. And so, and that's cool because you have 12 and 3 and then the number 2. Okay, guys, so this is all about, like, not tirelessly, but that's the word that popped up in my head. So tirelessly going after what it is that you want. There's a lot of action in this card, and there's in these cards, there's action, like you're seeking something, and whatever it is, you're going after it. But see, the thing is, you have to release old patterns, old behavior. There's this oldness that's still there with you, around you, and in order for new doors to open, you have to close the doors on the oldness. You have to shut that door. You have to release. There's oldness that's hanging around. So although you are seeking and on the brink of catching a new opportunity, and it's like it's on the brink, but there's oldness still lingering around. With this burst breath, it's time for you to like set it on fire, let it go, release it, cut it in half, cut the cords, go after, because it's like you're doing great. And it's like you are victorious and you are successful in what you're doing, but you have to, because you're consistently going after the new things, which is great. But the oldness is still hanging about, and the oldness is like sabotaging your machines, so to speak, sabotaging you. So that by you not letting go of the old, that is you unconsciously or unknowingly sabotaging yourself. So it's like you are going after the right things. You are on the right path. And I'm getting goosebumps for confirmation, but you have to, and new doors and new opportunities are opening themselves up to you. Maybe you can't see them, but they are presenting themselves to you in a way or another. But there's some oldness, old things, old behaviors, old thoughts, there's oldness. Okay, there's a lot of oldness that's just hanging about that you need to get rid of. Ooh, you have beautiful soul, and beautiful you are, sacred beloved. So you guys have a very beautiful soul. Maybe you're a very gentle soul, a very helpful soul. Like, I get it. You made a mistake in this life. You will make more. That's the learning process. You cannot learn without trial and error. So that could be the old things you're holding on to. You could be holding on to old mistakes instead of old patterns. You could be holding on to old mistakes. And mistakes are a part of the learning process. So don't beat yourself up. You have yes, trust your gut instinct. So, and it says now you already know. You guys. Oh, healer vibes. I knew it. I was going to say light worker. Healer vibes. Self-love is not selfish, but necessary. Self-love is the best love. So you guys have to reparent, re-nurture, heal from these mistakes that you've made. And affirmations are a great way to begin that. Start telling yourself, like, yes. Start telling yourself, yes. Because if you have been going after an opportunity, then yes, it's yours. Whatever you've been seeking out for, whatever you've been wanting to gain, it's yours. You have to work on self-love, okay? You really have to work on self-love. Be hopeful towards things you have not yet to gain. The answers come when you are not doing anything, okay? And look at this. Smile. It's been a while. So you have some good things coming to you. That's what you can look forward to. And work on releasing that bunk of old, because it's no longer necessary. Mistakes happen. Mistakes are necessary. Mistakes are an important part of life. And without them, you will never learn anything. So with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe.